No. Of course you won't heal me outside of battle, will you? You're not much good to me alive, are you, dog? I didn't mean that. You're amazing.
Clive, what exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant of fire?
What do you think? I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother, and cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is.
Kijk. Man, this is aesthetically pleasing. Slip and slide. Is a hornet. Boom. Oh, okay. That'll do, thank you. I was gonna say, this looks familiar. Can you please lunge further? No, where was I?
See that river? We follow her upstream and we'll be in Lost Wing in no time.
Okay,
In
so
no
I
time.
pick up this.
Right.
We crack on.
A little help. It's over.
Hey. Nope, wrong button, but this still works.
It's over.
Bit anticlimactic, but thank you. Well then. Huh? And what's over here then?
Stay down.
Goodbye. Huh? Wolves and a wyvern. I'm not happy with this particular predicament. But perhaps we can bypass it altogether, question mark? I see doggos. Here, and that parries. I don't understand how or why. Thank you. Now. Okay, so we have to attack. I guess we will. Goodbye. Ow, that was totally acceptable. we go.
Get him, boy! Give them all you've got, boy!
That was something I should have dodged. A boxery? Meteorite, I'll take it, thank you. I should save the game just because I can. And then we're gonna take a look at abilities, because honestly, combat thus far feels very flat. In that I have two skills that are constantly on cooldown, thus leaving me to, you know, precision dodge, go in for a lunge, slash, and wait for my abilities to be back up. It's not fun, per se. I'll take a double jump, sure. Down thrust, why not? I don't see the need in taunt just yet. I'll just save up for Rebirth Flame, I guess. Then be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
Royal Scout.
Someone's far from home.
Let's fuck him up.
Let's follow him.
Or that. Kom er dan in. Hello?
And?
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
Who?
Excellent.
And he gets killed.
We move.
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
It is true my liege values loyalty above all else.
But you don't.
But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
That is a cool point of view.
That woman.
Benedicta Harmon, commander of Walood's elite intelligences.
Intelligencers.
If we can capture her...
You!
Yes?
Weapons on the ground, Imperials!
You speaking my language? Oh no.
Let's get this over with then. At least they're not giant lizards.
Put a lady on the wind!
Are they all... Oh, hey. Excuse you!
You know what to do. Print to sin.
Cinematic Clash. When the screen flashes orange like this during a pivotal moment in battle, repeatedly tap R1 to either press or fend off the attack. See, this is where things get irritating, because I can mash the face buttons like a champion, but shoulder buttons is a totally different ballgame. Is this good enough? It has to be good enough.
Behind you.
Whew. I hope this will be enough. Okay. That was kind of cool.
Not this time.
Sicko toggle. Give them all you've got, boy.
Not this time.
And we hammered the button, and you are absolutely at it. You're tenacious, I'll give you that, Mr. Midnight Raven.
Right.
I think I might die of cringe. Whoop. Goodbye, you will be forgotten. Badge of Might. Increases attack by 7. Huh. Awarded to soldiers for unparalleled displays of courage on the field of battle. The feeling of accomplishment it enkindles in the recipient's heart is thought to enhance future performance. I see. Was this like collecting a dog tag?
They thought we were Imperials.
Well, you do look the part.
Yeah, I suppose I do.
Though you fight like a true shield of Rosaria. And one blessed by the Phoenix at that.
Let's go. Done your homework, all right?
Speaking of which, I wonder, does the other icon of fire give blessings, do you think?
You don't believe me?
And lo, the Creator did make of the elements 8 icons to serve as keepers of the one law.
8. Shiva, Ifrit,
Not that
Titan,
I've ever set too
Bahamut,
much store by holy
Anu,
doctrine,
Odin,
but on that point, it's clear.
Ifrit,
Fire has always had just the one lord,
Garuda.
as of all the rest. A new one can't be born until the previous dies. And even that can take years.
Alexander?
The thing is, you don't strike me as a liar.
Because I'm not, typically.
Which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter. And they're in Lost Swing.
Allegedly.
As are our Waluda friends, I would imagine. We should hurry before it gets dark.
But what if someone discovers the bodies?
Well,
There are
they'll be
wild
sorely
beasts.
disappointed.
There are wildebeests here, and Fafnirs and such. Stage replay and arcade mode. Stage replay and arcade mode are now available in the Hideaway's Arte Stone. Enter the virtual battlescape for details on each of the new options. Stage replay and arcade. So is this just me going through past battles that are of any significance? Can I fight the Midnight Raven again? Horrible Downs. The idyllic plains that stretch across the southern reaches of the Holy Empire are sparsely populated, unless one knows where to look. I see. A few moments later.
So much for arriving before sunset.
We made it,
I
didn't
didn't
we?
realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
Your
Fallen
mother.
I've heard some call it an airship. Though its flying days seem to be behind it. It's a shame, that.
Airship, you say?
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
One way to find
Scout
out.
has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
Oh, is that one such obelisk? There we go. Tuning with an obelisk allows Clive to travel quickly to the location via both the world map and local map. Clive need only approach an obelisk to attune with it. And as such, I am attuned. Louder than words. Actions.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
Make it so. For a detailed map of your current surroundings. Gultan's Bales and the Audible Downs. The Audible Downs. I got myself a thingy of power. Badge of might. Which might come in handy. As for anything else, not yet. Oh, there we go. Now we're picking up the pace. What does this remind me of? Like we just run for a moment, and if I do this long enough, I'll automatically start sprinting. I forget which game does this. That will have to do. Meow.
Keep your distance, boy.
It's a bit dark. I can't quite see. Is there aught to be found here? He's a lobo.
Finished!
Will you die?
That's it.
And we level up. Anything behind the house? Because why would there be?
Figures up ahead.
Well,
Are they friends or foes?
I can't see shit, Captain. atmosphere. You get the impression I can just circumvent them altogether. But do it.
Quiet.
Make for Lost Wing. Nice, that was almost cool.
Stay down!
Goodbye, he will not be missed.
More Walloonies.
Well then.
Why? What is it they want?
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
You know what? Since you say that, I will. Questination nearby. For some reason I feel the need to save my game. And we shall once again be on our merry way. Oh, okay.
No sign of the royalists.
Or anyone else for that
Right, yeah, I was gonna say, it's eerily quiet.
Too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scouts. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Subtle.
I don't even know what he looks like.
You know what? Maybe you should have started with that. If because it helps to know what I'm looking for or who I'm looking for.
The village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
It's not. That's the worst part. The quest destination nearby, it looks as though an enemy is spotting me. I don't like that element on my hood.
That sounds like a child.
Yeah, sure.
It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army, and we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then? To the church, then.
Didn't wait for an answer. Just pointing it out. He didn't wait for an answer.
The church, I know. I'm one step ahead of you. go
Why
in
do
through
you
the
have to
front,
point
I'll
that
take the
out?
rear. Anyone stands in our way, the other can stab him in the back.
You could have just said the church and get on with it. You didn't have to assert your dominance, Mr. Dominant. Sorry, it's too easy. Alright, is this the Church of Marika? Who's dying then? Wait.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
Let's get him to a hit.
About time.
Stand back.
Not bad.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Actually shouts. Alright.
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but...
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me.
I'm actually not surprised that he
everyone?
wasn't.
No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I mean... Let's ask a question, shall we? After him.
Give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Already schmoving. The hunt is on. Can you pick up the pace, Clive, please? Please? God, son. You disappoint me in many ways, Clive, but this is easily the most disappointing. I can sit in a wheelchair and move faster than you.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we have the Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
What others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Novent.
Something different than Caer Morhen.
Some may still be worth keeping should the dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word.
Gentlemen, a toast!
Will you join me? My thanks.
To Our Lady of the Wind. And the King!
Ugh. The Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Hey.
Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
And instead of
should
killing them,
go.
you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy.
Absolutely not. I'm outnumbered and
We have
outskilled.
here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored.
The Vunfiven.
Boo.
That's gonna hurt. Why are you going all out?
Where did?
Wait. A familiar? Irada. Interesting.
What is that thing?
Trouble.
It means what I think it does. And Sid has some explaining to do.
Get away! Not this time. Too slow.
Damn it.
There, boy!
No!
Sick of trouble. Not this time.
That was not what I wanted.
You better be on your way, Sid. Sick of Torgal.
Alright.
There, boy.
Fine hound indeed. And that, as they say, is that. Cleric's Medallion. At a glance, what appears to be a holy relic able to channel the power of the divine into curative energies actually contains the dust of a light-aspected crystal, known to be a catalyst for restorative arts. Increases healing potency of potions by 20%. Actually not a bad deal. But I fancy myself in blood.
You've got some fight in you, even for a branded.
Thank you, I've been practicing.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
You two have a history,
recall
do you?
complaining, Benedicta.
You want to have a go?
So, Sidolphus.
Sidolphus?
Remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom?
For a better, brighter tomorrow?
I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
Things.
As if I'd tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Oh, something isn't there.
Typhoon! And she's gone. Smoke bombed out of here. Yep.
And she's gone. Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lost Wing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which
Yes,
is
we
why
can.
I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me.
So does my dog. A better nose.
So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. No offence.
That's
When no
alright.
one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break.
Smart, I suppose. I'm better than decimation, I guess.
You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Amen.
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord T on the bold, whose tamed worms 1,000 and slain the tenfold. 100
Why are you here?
legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it slanders the deep. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive.
I'd rather
Revenge won't
not.
bring him back. It won't.
It will give me peace of mind, which is all I care about.
I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me. And I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch. And bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Hey.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
Why do I hear lip smacks as you're drinking something? That's not how it works. Meanwhile, in Kaer
Israelians would
Morhen,
have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. Well, Bahamut may lead 100 full legions. Could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee.
its
You
battery
refuse
is
your
almost
gift.
empty.
Perhaps you are distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Ow! Could you please not do that?
Lord Margrace, don't!
Margrace? Margrace?
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
Is that the interrogator?
Clive,
What? Yes, what?
wake up. Gav's back.
That's it, what he has to say.
Caer Norvend.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
That's what I do best.
What about me?
Get out me gaff,
Excellent
gaff.
question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the
You wait
fun.
in the
Why
car.
can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way,
Simpleton.
suppose I better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I'll put you down. See that blade on my back? I'll tuck it in the crack of your ass if you keep up that attitude.
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And he'll be there.
If we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
Kinda don't.
No.
The Dead of Night. I think this is a nice place to call it for now because I am Sweating profuse. As the story progresses, your weapons and items will become available at the Hideaway's trading post, Grunstol, as will new forging recipes at the Black Hammer.
No, that's settled. There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour?
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kit.
See. Drinken. Good time is heavy, brand wine, imperial. Miete. You have drinken and miete. I'll take it. But yeah, I need a shower because I feel disgusty. Overwrite saved data. Thank you. We shall continue soon.
1 hour later.
Why is it so dark? I can't see shit. Hello, doggo. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a pristine hound? Speak with Quentin. Very well, Quint. Questionation nearby. Why are you constantly informing me of this when I can see the icon just in the world around me? Can we turn that off? Because it is intrusive. There are no side quests here, at least not yet. Yeah, actually, yes. So that's not what I needed. That's not what I'm looking for. That's nothing yet. Let's... Huh. Well, shit. Because it's just the way it is. Do you sell anything?
What can I interest you in today?
Death benefits. Yeah, the price does not justify a +2. And there's neither. How much do I have? Just under 6.5k. Valley Matter. It's just Milord British speak for Valley Matter, or
Keep fighting the good fight.
what is the good fight? What is good and what is bad? Aren't things just matter and perspective? Quinn.
Quentin,
I'll work
my
with
good
you.
man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much.
You don't seem too happy.
Where do you find that one?
In the gutter.
Not him. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic. And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free.
I mean...
When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
Ah.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't.
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lostwing. Take your brand, for example.
Now.
People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked.
As a checkmate, sir.
Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma. As a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues.
I thought Hero was gonna receive some sort of magic thing
May the
or
mothers guide you.
a burning tool to get rid of the mark, but I suppose this is the next best thing.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lost Wing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
Duly noted.
You don't need to worry about that just yet.
Just yet. So it's
Everyone
going.
in Lost Wing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
I could use a moment of respite, if I'm completely honest, but I guess it's not what you want me to do.
This thing really works.
Party makeup has changed. I mean, I'm not having much of a party anyways. Everything seems to be fairly automatic. I should probably get attuned to that little hupshikey thing there.
Oi.
What?
What a mess.
It's black as Odin's bumhole. It's creative use of language, absolutely. Completely forgets he was already attuned to this place. I am such a disappointment, even my mama be ashamed of me. Hello, sir.
On step. The royalists didn't do us the courtesy of tidying up when they left.
Implying they ever do.
Master Quinton has asked that we work through the night to undo the chaos the royalists wreaked. But I fear dawn will have long since broken before the true damage is mended.
I was about to say, that's mopping whilst the tap is running, isn't it? Alright, let's have a chat with you.
And that's all you can remember.
Think hard. I am thinking hard. Woodcutter.
Ah. Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid.
Excuse me, I share a bed with no one.
Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have done.
Thank you.
Didn't have a chance. I mean, it's a robed individual either way, so I don't... That is to say, if it is the same person that we saw at the beginning when the castle was sieged. I say castle, more like a fortress, I think, right? You know, home away from home. There was one moment where we saw just this brown cloth cloaked individual, not knowing for sure if it's like supposed to represent me, but we saw that same figure tied in a chair when Benedicta was having a little spat with the individual they were with.
That a
Hello.
hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
I mean...
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that you weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did.
There we go.
Including the church. And wherever the royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
Oh, he's probably steps ahead of me. Sorry, boyo. Is this where we get... Because of the light coming into my room, it is hard to see What's
The
going on
hanged
around
man is always watching. As if he had aught better to do.
So whatever you gave me is the hanged man, or does that make me the hanged man? Hello, child. Hello, hey, you're the one that I
You're
helped.
the kind man who saved Mummy.
There we go. Pardon me. You are not important. Alright, talk to me.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news.
Potentially.
So, a shady lad with a hood.
Or
and
lass.
Equally shady lass. Not much to go on. But... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the Royalists to a crisp?
That is
There's
a
a
good
reason
question.
he's holding back. And I reckon it has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both.
But we were
It'll be a whole lot worse
together?
if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
We shall. I mean, they were together, sort of. And sure, the icon was tied up. But if we were to, if they were to, I don't know, go final form, then those cuffs mean absolutely nothing. So, my guess is that the person is afraid that the handmaiden will get caught in either Ifrit's antics. I don't know if Ifrit is actually out of control. I thought that Ifrit overtook Clive, and that's why he was out of control, but maybe it is someone else indeed, and either they cannot control Ifrit, or they can, and it was just pure violence that they were going for. But that current dominant of Ifrit knows that Benedicta is a dominant, and, you know, if Ifrit goes, then Benedicta goes as well, and that's when we get a hefty clash, and whoever is there will get caught in the crossfire. So I guess that's the reason they bide their time. I don't know. I don't know. Get me a bed and some daylight, please, because I'm squinting to see what's going on screen.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night.
Boy, I ain't got time for your shit.
Floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services.
Give me a bed and we'll
Royalists saw
talk.
fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
Yes, Mom. Beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Is that a walk bridge above the village? Or, you know, what's left of
Well,
it?
that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting.
Let's go.
The road south then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Appreciate your help with the Royalists' barricade earlier. We'll see
Yeah.
to the rest.
Watchman. Is this the moment where I play Watchman's Ease from The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, one of the most recognizable and soothing tunes in all of video games, I would argue. Is this an exit? No, but it does open. I can't see shit, Captain. Okay. The mysteries of vinification? Let me put on my story reading voice here. While some winemakers will remove the skins of the grape after pressing, leaving both skin and seeds in the juice to commingle creates a must that is better suited for extended aging, ultimately resulting in a more refined wine. Then, once the wine calms and settles sufficiently, the skins are removed, and the must is then transferred to wooden barrels of oak or chestnut, which, by allowing air to leach into the wine, impart deepened levels of complexity, introducing rich aromas and improving texture, all while lessening bitterness. Okay. Now I know how to make wine. I'm gonna purchase a vineyard, and I will, guess we'll see from there, right? Why am I constantly bumping into you, boy? And I don't mean encountering you, I mean literally tripping over you wherever I go. Hello, villager.
Nothing down here but
Villager.
dust and cobwebs. Unless you're here to help me get rid of them.
See, I have this thing with spiders. Where am I? I mean, the cellars, I get that much, but... This is not the road to Albuquerque, is it? At least there's moonshine. And I don't mean... the, smuggler's booze. Are we back at the top of the village? Christ, I really have a hard time seeing the screen. I hope this translates semi-okay. I'm not supposed to be here at all. Like, I thought this would take me back to the top of the village, but this is just... This is the end. We'll just run back quickly. I'll edit this in post so it looks like I never actually went here, or, you know, make it back quickly in the snap of a finger. Magical, ain't it? The hymns of Gregor. And thus did Gregor summon together her 72 spirits of light, and tell them of the holy heralds she would send to the world below, where there was much strife and suffering, for which she wept. Rejoice, she said, for my heralds, who are part of me and who are me, shall be as bread unto the starving, and as water unto the thirsty, and shall bring light where there is only darkness. Is this like their version of Genesis?
Weep not, my children, for hope is not yet lost.
Yeah. I've got more things to worry about, if that's okay, so I'm just see myself out. Alright, let's be on our merry way.
My darling, I can't bear another night without you.
I've got some bad news for you, probably. Hello,
The
sir.
road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Care Northern. You're not thinking of heading that way, are you?
No, I'm not thinking.
If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know.
There we go, finally. Why can't I have this speed? Oh. Oh, here we go. I was hoping that would hit a little bit more, but I guess I cannot complain. It's like Red 13, but not red and not 13.
It's over.
I guess that works. Yes.
What are the Royalists thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
Cunning stunts or No, nope. Too easy. Low-hanging fruit, if you will. I guess we cannot traverse water. Where is... There is the moon. Royal Grand Fear.
Where do they come from?
Can I cannot. There we go. I just waltz up to you and then... You're still alive. Okay, I thought it was a guaranteed instant... Ow, that... You know what? I'll take this moment. That is not a counter. Huh. That is not when it almost hits me. That is when you're about to swing down? No. No.
I'll tell your lady. You try.
Dude. Rude. How am I supposed to learn this timing if everything keeps dying?
Cairnorvins. Hard nut to crack even when it isn't crawling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
You should. Let's take the, no, my main road was my second choice.
That's enough.
That's one takedown. This will be a good chance to... God! That's only... Wait. Are you still alive? No. And you go down as well. That leaves just... Alright, already dead. I get it. Thanks for the support, guys.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
I mean, that's what I was alluding to already.
Empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are.
Is this just...
Our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
Are you actually just good guy Sid? I mean, I appreciate it, and I can respect it, if it's true. I'd like it to be true. And granted, Ramu has always been, you know, a summon or icon deity, whatever, that's been associated with And again, with intelligence, with wisdom, so I guess it makes sense that he would choose Sid in that regard.
Tell me about this, Benedicta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
Garuda. But that's not the question I asked. What? Just answering the best and worst decision I ever made is not much of an answer. Sid. Sidolphus.